Have you ever noticed that some manipulative people seem brilliant in the moment, but somehow always sabotage themselves in the end? That's because strategy without self awareness has an expiration date. The greatest weakness of someone with strong narcissistic traits isn't a lack of intelligence, it's a lack of insight. Insight is the ability to honestly examine your own motives, behaviors, and impact on other people. Without it, every mistake is blamed on someone else, every consequence becomes a conspiracy, and every failed relationship is rewritten as proof that everyone else was the problem. But there's another weakness people rarely discuss: foresight. Foresight is the ability to recognize where today's choices are leading tomorrow. Someone who constantly manipulates, deceives, intimidates, or exploits others often becomes focused on immediate victories rather than long-term outcomes. Winning today's argument can cost tomorrow's trust. Controlling someone today can destroy the relationship next year. When immediate gratification becomes more important than long-term stability, the future slowly begins collecting the bill. Psychologically, this is why destructive behavior often repeats itself. Without genuine self-reflection, there is no meaningful course correction. The same tactics, different people; the same manipulation, different environments; the same outcome, over and over again. Eventually, patterns become reputations. Reputations become isolation. Isolation becomes the consequence they never anticipated. Ironically, many manipulative individuals spend enormous energy trying to control everyone around them while neglecting the one thing they actually have power over: themselves. Meanwhile, the person who chooses healing develops something manipulation can never imitate: discernment, emotional regulation, patience, wisdom, long-term vision. Instead of asking, "How do I win this moment?" they begin asking, "What kind of life am I building?" That single question changes everything, because foresight isn't about predicting the future. It's about understanding that today's character becomes tomorrow's reality. You don't have to seek revenge. You don't have to expose every deception. You don't have to fight every battle. People eventually reveal the trajectory of their own choices. Your responsibility isn't managing their path. It's protecting your peace while continuing to build your own. Remember this: a person without insight cannot sustain growth. A person without foresight cannot escape the consequences of repeated choices. But a person committed to self-awareness becomes increasingly difficult to manipulate because they learn, adapt, and refuse to repeat destructive cycles. That's real power. People often mistake manipulation for intelligence. But without self-awareness and long-term thinking, even the most convincing manipulator eventually collides with the consequences of their own choices. Protect your peace, strengthen your discernment, and invest your energy where it creates lasting growth. If you're choosing healing over manipulation and discernment over drama, follow for more psychology-based insights on recognizing unhealthy dynamics, building emotional resilience, and reclaiming your peace. Share this with someone who needs the reminder that consistent character always outlasts temporary control. Be sure to like, comment, share, and follow your tribe of alchemists.